Welcome to your astrology and spirituality overview for Wednesday, the 9th of September.
Thank you so much. What cards are we going to use today?
Today we are using the Ascended Masters Oracle cards that we've used once before on this channel. It really encompasses beings who have, ascended to a point of enlightenment and that can help us on our own journey.
When you say beings, do you mean human beings?
It can be a mixture of people who have lived, or it can be, gods that different cultures worship. For example, in Buddhist religions or in Hindu religions. So it is a real mixture of ideologies, religions, and people who have existed.
Okay, that's fascinating.
So let's see who comes up for us today. Okay, so the word on this card, or the words, are peace offering, and it says white buffalo calf woman. This is really a Native American goddess who appears to people really when they're going through a time of difficulty. And so this idea of peace offering is just to say that in those moments of frustration, in those moments of even despair, that we can find a sense of peace in knowing that, one, we are, united as a human race, and two, that somewhere in the world someone has got our back or has been through what we are going through, and it's about maybe reaching out, learning and listening from those people.
Oh, lovely. There is a mix of sort of bright communication, bubbly communication with the moon in the upbeat Gemini today, forging a sparkling alliance with Mercury, an enabling 120-degree trine, also forging a wonderful 60-degree angle to Venus. So that's very bubbly, but there is also a much more spiritual dimension, I think, because the sun's in an opposition to Neptune, or it's building towards it. And that could sort of create some challenges in terms of our physical energy, or it could see us much more attuned to the type of things that Elisa's describing there, because Neptune is very much an ephemeral influence. It can uplift us, it can be very beguiling, very spiritual, but it also can be very befuddling. So its opposition to the sun could kind of feel that something's being washed out of our lives that perhaps in the past we have held dear, or maybe we just feel a little bit lower in vitality. But I think all that communicational energy that's around is kind of really what Elisa's alluding to, that if we watch a video, we call a friend, we get some information, that actually can uplift us because we can see how our journey is unfolding by that communication, even if there is something much more heartfelt, even difficult that we're forming through at the current time.
Oh wow, I love that. So an outside perspective or an outside person to confide in could be helpful.
Yeah, but I think that person needs to be someone we really trust, because Neptune can be the great deceiver. So, for example, if we're buying or selling anything at this time, with Virgo being very practical, we need to make sure that how that product or item or service is described is exactly what it really is, because with Neptune there is that potential for distortion. But it can be very beautiful, it can be very much to do with spirituality.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for joining us here today. And if you would like to reach out to Patrick and have a live one-to-one session, you can do so by following the link beneath this video and also checking out his testimonials.
That's very kind, darling. And please see below for your 3 written daily horoscope, which we share every day from Aries through to Pisces, to see what's going on at the zodiacal level for you. And if you've yet to subscribe to our channel, we'd be honoured if you did so now, because even if you do join us every day, by subscribing, it does send a signal to YouTube, which helps us to attract new viewers. But for now, from the A-Team, it is...
Goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from her. Goodbye.